family. How y'all doing, bro? How y'all doing? Hey, I'm coming to y'all with a good message today. Shout out brother Ben. He revealed this to me in early October through one of his sermons at my local assembly at SEM. Someone Cares Ministry in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I attend at. So, hey, this is a good message. We're gonna I'm gonna reveal to y'all the doctrine of Balaam, the one that Jesus said he hate, or Yeshua, or Yahusha, whoever y'all want to call him. But yeah, this is gonna be a good one. All right, so stay tuned. And this will be a long message. Disclaimer: this will be a long message. It will be a lot of reading, and I need y'all to. The best thing for y'all to do is pull out your pencils and your pads. Pull that out and come on, man, get ready to learn something, man. Like, cause you're gonna have to really listen to really figure out what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But it's really good when you sit down and really listen to it and really understand it and really understand it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really good. So I really want y'all to really comprehend. That's what I really want y'all to do. So take your time, listen. You can rewind, you can go back, listen to it later. If you ain't got time right now to listen to a long message and you wanna go watch it later, man, do your thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want y'all to pay attention. Don't just skim over and then comment amen or whatever. Y'all know how y'all be sometimes. But I really want y'all to listen to this, man. All right, so let's get to it. And another disclaimer: I will be using other books. I also use the book of Jasher. I'm using this KJV Bible. I'm using this Bible, and I'm using the book of Jasher. That's what I'm using. So let's get to it. So I'm first want to start off with Revelation 2. We're going to read Revelation 2:12 through 17. I'm going to have scriptures up as I'm reading. So let's get it.
And to the angel of the church of Pergamos, write these things, saith he which hath the sharp sword with two edges. I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is, and thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you where Satan dwelleth. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. So hast thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saying he that receiveth.
Now he's speaking to the church of Pergamos. He says they hold fast to the doctrine of Balaam. That's what he says in 14. He says they hold fast to the doctrine of Balaam, causing a stumbling block before the children of Israel. Y'all see this, right? So let's get deeper. Let's get deeper into what is the doctrine of Balaam. All right. So we're gonna start at Numbers 22. We're gonna read 1 through 32. All right. So it's gonna be a little long. All right.
And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the side of Jordan by Jericho. And Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the people, because they were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders in Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are around about us, as the ox lick up the grass of the field. And Balak the son of Zippor was the king of the Moabites. And at that time he sent messengers before thee. He sent messengers therefore unto Balaam the son of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me, this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we shall smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom the blessed is blessed, and he whom thou cursed is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the reward of divination in their hand. And they came unto Balaam, and they spoke unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord saith. The Lord speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And God came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refuseth to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak, and said, Balaam refuseth to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam, and said to him, Thus saith Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God, to do less or more. Now therefore, I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, If the men come and call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled, because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his 2 servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and the ass turned aside out of the way. And he went into the field, and Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. And the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on the side, and a wall being on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself into the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would dare wear a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. And the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed down his head, and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thy ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me.
See, the Lord already told Balaam what to do. He already told him to go bless them people. And then Balak came in and is like, I give you all these things. I give you gold and silver and all this honor if you go curse these people, so I can prevail over them. That's why he wanted him to curse them, so he can prevail over them. You see what I'm saying? Because they knew the Israelites had nothing to play with. They knew they couldn't prevail over them unless they was cursed, unless they was disobedient. All right, we're going to get to that, though. Next, we're going to read Numbers 24:10. I'm about to read that real quick. I'm just going to read this one quick for y'all real quick. And Balak's, because this is where Balak went.
And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I called thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times.
See, God told Balaam to bless the Israelites, But Balak wanted him to curse the Israel. He wanted Balaam to curse him, so he can prevail over them. All right. But now let's get to the book of Jasher. We're gonna read Jasher 85, 52 through 57. This is how they want them to curse. All right, Jasher 85, 52 through 57.
And when the children of Israel abode in the plain of Shittim, they began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And the children of Israel approached Moab, and the children of Moab pitched their tents opposite to the camp of the children of Israel. And the children of Moab were afraid of the children of Israel. And the children of Moab took all of their daughters and their wives of beautiful aspect and beautiful appearance, and dressed them in gold and silver costly garments. And the children of Moab seated those women at the door of their tents, in order that the children of Israel might see them and turn to them and not fight against Moab. And all the children of Moab did this thing to the children of Israel, and every man placed his wife and daughter at the door of his tent. And all the children of Israel saw an act of the children of Moab, and the children of Israel turned to the daughters of Moab and coveted them, and they went to them. And it came to pass that when a Hebrew came to the door of the tent of Moab, and saw a daughter of Moab, and desired her in his heart, and spoke with her at the door of the tent, that which he desired, whilst they were speaking together, the men of the tent would come out and speak to the Hebrew, like unto these words: Surely you know that we are brethren. We are all the descendants of Lot, and the descendants of Abraham his brother. Wherefore, when will you not remain with us, and therefore will you not eat our bread and our sacrifice?
You see, like, I read it extra when I read 58, but y'all see? Do y'all see how they was playing against them? Like, they was, cause they know if they commit sin, they know if they are disobedient to the Father, they know that they're weakened. They know that they're weakened when they're disobedient to the Father, cause they know the Israelites was nothing to play with, bro. Israelites was running through everything, bro. When God was on their side, that's why they said we the gods of the earth, because when we got God in our favor, we got Yah in our favor, bro, ain't nothing stopping us, and they know that. This next one, real good. This next one is Jasher 56, 50 through 65. And I want to tell you all the context of what's going on. The context is that Joseph? No. It's Jacob. Jacob just died, and all his sons is having a funeral. All right, they're having a funeral, and they about to put him in the cave. But I'm going to read it to y'all, all right? So Jasher 56, 50 through 65.
And they came unto Kirith Arba, to the cave. And as they came, Esau stood with his sons against Joseph and his brethren as a hindrance in the cave, saying, Jacob shall not be buried therein, for it belongeth to us and our father. And Joseph and his brethren heard the words of Esau's sons, and were exceedingly wroth. And Joseph approached unto Esau, saying, What is this thing which thou hast spoken? Surely my father hath brought it from thee from great riches after the death of Isaac, now 25 years ago. And also all the land of Canaan he bought from thee, and from thy sons, and thy seed after thee. And Jacob bought it for his sons and his seed after him for an inheritance forever. And why speakest thou these things this day? And Esau answered, saying, Thou speakest falsely and utterest lies. For I sold not anything belongeth to me in all this land. As thou sayest, neither did my brother Jacob buy aught belonging to me in this land. And Esau spoke these things in order to deceive Joseph with his words. For Esau knew that Joseph was not present in those days when Esau sold all the belonging to him in the land of Canaan to Jacob. And Joseph said unto Esau, Surely my father inserted these things with thee in the record of purchase, and testified the record with witness. And behold, it is with us in Egypt. Them boys had receipts. Y'all see? And Esau answered, saying unto him, Bring the record, all that thou wilt find in the record, so will we do. And Joseph called unto Naphtali his brother, and he said, Hasten quickly, stay not, and run, I pray thee, to Egypt, and bring all the records, and the record of the purchase, and seal record, and open record, and also all the records in which all the transactions of the birthright are given. Fetch thou, and thou shalt bring them unto us hither, and we may know from them all the words of Esau and his sons which they spoke this day. And Naphtali hearkened to the voice of Joseph, and he hastened and ran to go down to Egypt. And Naphtali was lighter on foot than any of the stags that were upon the wilderness, for he would go upon the ears of the cord without crushing them. That's probably why he said dude was running. I'm gonna get that later. And when Esau saw that Naphtali had gone to fetch the records, he and his sons increased their resistance against the cave, and Esau and all his people rose up against Joseph because his brethren to battle. And all the sons of Jacob and the people of Egypt fought with Esau. And all the sons of Jacob and the people of Egypt fought with Esau and his men. And the sons of Esau and his people were smitten before the sons of Jacob. And the sons of Jacob slew of Esau's people 40 men. Wait, what am I supposed to be reading to? 65, all right. And Tristram, the son of Dan, the son of Jacob, was at the time with Jacob's sons, but he was about 100 cubits distance from the place of battle, for he remained with the children of Jacob's sons by Jacob's bear to guard it. And Tristram was dumb and deaf. Still he understood the voice of consternation amongst men. And he asked, saying, Why do you not bury the dead? And what is the great consternation? They answered him with the words of Esau and his sons. And he ran to Esau in the midst of the battle, and he slew Esau with a sword and cut off his head. And it sprang to a distance, and Esau fell amongst the people of the battle. And when Tristram did this thing, the sons of Jacob prevailed over the sons of Esau, and the sons of Jacob buried their father Jacob by force in the cave, and the sons of Esau beheld it.
Hey, that's so much action right there, bro. That's so much action right there. But I hope y'all was really listening to it. You see, so Esau came over there lying. He came over there lying because Joseph wasn't born when the land was bought. When the land was bought, when Jacob bought Esau's land, Joseph wasn't born. So Esau thought he that could deceive him because he know that he wasn't born yet. So Joseph like, man, we already got the receipts. So he told Naphtali to go run to Egypt and go get the receipts. You see what I'm saying? He told him go get the receipts. And them boys like, oh, he got the receipts. He like, oh no, we can't let him come back with the receipts and know that we lying. See what I'm saying? So they start fighting. So they start throwing them. So like, yeah, bro, like, and then Tristram, dude, he was all the way over there carrying the casket, carrying one of Jacob's casket, Tristram. He came over there because they was arguing. He said, he sliced his head off. That's crazy. That, bro, it's so much action right now, look. But I hope y'all really listening to it though, man. What's next? Jasher 61. We about to go and read that. All right, so I really want y'all to pay attention to these bloodlines. Pay attention how people related. Pay attention, like the fathers, the sons, and the grandparents. Pay attention to that. All right. So Jasher 61, 5 through 13.
And Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, captain of the host, to Anges, king of Dinhaba, was still daily enticing Anges to prepare for battle, to fight with the sons of Jacob in Egypt. And Anges was unwilling to do this thing, for his servants had related to him all the might of the sons of Jacob.
They knew them boys was not nothing to play with.
What they had done unto them in their battle with the children of Esau. So the
servants of Anges they fought in the first battle against the sons of Jacob in the Esau. They fought against them in that little battle, right? So he's like, bro, we don't want to deal with them. Them boys know how to get down. So in Zepho, I'm about to keep reading. And Zepho was in those days daily enticing Anges to fight with the sons of Jacob in those days. So y'all see how Zepho is the son of, or the grandson of Esau. Y'all see that? Grandson of Esau. He's the son, or one of Esau's sons is Eliphaz, and the son of Eliphaz is Zepho. Y'all see? I'm gonna keep reading.
And after some time, Elgaz hearkened to the words of Zepho, and consent to him to fight with the sons of Jacob in Egypt. And Engaz got all his people in order, a people numerous as the sand which is upon the seashore. And he formed his resolution to go to Egypt to battle. And amongst the servants of Egaz was a youth, 15 years old, Baalim, the son of Beor, was his name. And the youth was very wise and understood the art of witchcraft.
Y'all see this? Y'all see how Zepho, he ended up persuading the king to come fight these battles. You see how he got people fighting the battles for him and all this? This crazy.
And Engaz said unto Balaam, Conjure for us, I pray thee, with the witchcraft, that we may know who will prevail in this battle, to which we are now proceeding. And Balaam ordered that they should bring him wax.
So he asking for stuff. He asked for goods to use his gift. He asking for stuff. He asking for, see what I'm saying?
And he made therefore the likeness of chariots and horsemen representing the army of Egaz and the army of Egypt. And he put them in the cunningly prepared waters that he had for that purpose. And he took his hand and the butts of myrtle trees, and he exercised his cunning, and he joined them over the water. And there appeared unto him in the water the resembling images of the host of Engaz falling before the resembling images of the Egyptians and the sons of Jacob. And Balaam told this thing to Engaz, and Engaz despaired, and did not arm himself to go down to Egypt to battle. And he remained in the city. See, okay? And when Zepho, the son of Eliphaz, saw that Engaz despaired of going forth to battle with the Egyptians, Zepho fled from Egaz, from Africa, and he went and came into Shittim. And all the people of Shittim received him with great honor, and they hired him to fight their battles all the days, and Zepho became exceedingly rich in those days.
They hired him. Y'all see this? So y'all see how he couldn't win the battle, so he said, I'm gone. He did, because he couldn't win the battle. See what I'm saying? He already knew that he wasn't going to be able to beat him because he got Balaam the contract for him. And it revealed to him that he's not going to prevail over him. So he dipped, and he went to Africa and Shittim. All right? So next I'm going to read Joshua 64, 1 through 2. I'm going to give y'all updates.
And Balaam the son of Beor was at that time with Angus in the battle. And when he saw that Zepho prevailed over Angus, he fled from there and came to Shittim. And Zepho, the children of Shittim, received him with great honor, for Zepho knew Balaam's wisdom, and Zepho gave unto Balaam many gifts, and he remained with him.
Okay, that's 1 through 2. Now we're going to read 5 through 9.
But Zepho remembered not the Lord, and considered not that the Lord had helped him in the battle, and that he had delivered him and his people from the hand of the king of Africa, but still walked in the ways of the children of Shittim, and the wicked children of Esau, to serve other gods, which his brethren and the king of Esau had taught him. It is therefore said, from the wicked goes forth wickedness. And Zepho reigned over the children of Shittim securely, but knew not the Lord, who had delivered him and all his people from the land of the king of Africa. And the troops of Africa came no more. To Shittim to plunder as usual, for they knew of the power of Zepho, who had smitten them all at the edge of the sword. So Angus was afraid of Zepho and the son of Eliphaz and the children of Shittim all the days. In that time, when Zepho had returned from war, and when Zepho had seen how he prevailed over all the people of Africa, and had smitten them in the battle at the edge of the sword, then Zepho advised with the children of Shittim to go to Egypt to fight with the sons of Jacob and with Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
That boy had to get some courage. He had to get some courage. He had to see win some battles first, and then he like, all right, let's go try to fight them boys next.
For Zepho heard that the mighty men of Egypt were dead, and Joseph and his brethren, the sons of Jacob, were dead, and that the children of Israel remained in Egypt. And Zepho considered to go to fight against them in all Egypt, to avenge the cause of his brethren, and the children of Esau, whom Joseph with his brethren and all Egypt had smitten in the land of Canaan, when they went up to bury Jacob in Hebron.
Y'all see it? I hope y'all listening. Y'all see that? 24 through 31.
And all the Egyptians said unto the children of Israel, Remain you here together in your stand, and we will go and fight against the children of Esau and Ishmael. And if these kings should prevail over us, then come you all together upon them and assist us. And the children of Israel did so. And Zepho the son of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, king of Shittim, and Hadad the son of Bedad, king of Edom, and all their camps, and all the children of the east, and the children of Ishmael, a people numerous as sand, encamped together in the valley of Pathros, opposite of Tachpanches. That's how I'm gonna say it. And Baalim the son of Beor, the Syrian, as there in the camp of Zepho, for he came with the children of Shittim to the battle. And Baalim was a man highly honored in the eyes of Zepho and his men. And Zepho said unto Baalim, Try by divination for us, that we may know who will prevail in the battle, we or the Egyptians. And Baalim rose up and tried the art of divination, and he was skillful in the knowledge of it, but he was confused, and the work was destroyed in his hand. And he tried it again, but it did not succeed. And Baalim despaired of it, and left it, and did not complete it. For this was from the Lord, in order to cause Zepho and his people to fail into the hand of the children of Israel, who had trusted in the Lord, the God of their ancestors, in the war. And Zepho and Hadad put their forces in the battle array, and all the Egyptians went alone against them, about 300,000 men, and not one man of Israel was with them. And all the Egyptians fought with these kings, opposite Patros and Tachpanches, and the battle was severe against the Egyptians.
So y'all see how the Lord was on their side. When the Lord was on their side, they couldn't do nothing. Balaam couldn't conjure. See what I'm saying? When the Lord was on their side, they couldn't prevail against the children of Israel. Y'all see that, right? All right, so we got some more. Jasher 67, 5 through 10. I'm going to keep updating y'all.
In those days died Zepho, the king of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, king of Shittim, and Janus reigned in his stead. And at that time that Zepho reigned over the children of Shittim was 50 years, and he died and was buried in the city of Nabna in the land of Shittim. And Janus, one of the mighty men of the children of Shittim, reigned after him, and he reigned 50 years.
Now Janus is the grandfather of Balaam, and the father of Beor. All right. And
it was after the death of the king of Shittim that Balaam, the son of Beor, fled from the land of Shittim, and he went and came to Egypt, to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. And Pharaoh received him with great honor, for he heard of his wisdom, and he gave him presents, and he made for a counselor, and aggrandized him. And Balaam dwelt in Egypt in honor with all the nobles of the king, and the nobles exalted him, because they all coveted to learn his wisdom.
y'all see that? Right now I'm about to read 18 through 23 for y'all.
And Balaam, the son of Beor, answered the king and said, I got to tell the
context. So the context is Pharaoh just had a dream about the kid, which is Moses prevailing over Egyptians. Okay. And he was asking everybody to reveal the dream to him, just like how it happened in the book of Daniel. It's very similar to that. But let me read to y'all, all right?
And Balaam the son of Beor answered the king and said unto him, This means nothing else but a great evil that will spring up against Egypt in the latter days. For a son will be born to Israel, who will destroy all the Egyptians and the inhabitants, and bring forth the Israelites from Egypt with a mighty hand. Now therefore, O king, take counsel upon this matter, that you may destroy the hope of the children of Israel and their expectation before this evil arise against Egypt. And the king said unto Balaam, And what shall we do unto Israel? Surely after a certain manner did we at first counsel against them, and could not prevail over them. Now therefore give you also advice against them, by which we may prevail over them, and prevail. And Balaam answered the king, saying, Send now and all. Oh, I'm tripping. Send now and call thy 2 counselors, and we will see what their device is upon this matter, and afterward thy servants will speak. So now they about to figure out what they finna do. Figure out what they finna do now. All right. So 44 through. I'm just gonna read 44 through 50. And the king said unto Balaam, What doest thou say, Balaam? Speak thy words, that we may hear it. And Balaam said to the king, Of all that the king has counseled against the Hebrews, will they be delivered, and the king will not be able to prevail over them with any counsel? For if thou thinkest to lessen them by the flaming fire, thou canst not prevail over them. For surely their God delivered Abraham, their father, from Ur of the Chaldeans, and if thou thinkest to destroy them with a sword, surely Isaac their father was delivered from it, and a ram was placed in his stead. And if the hard and rigorous labor thou thinkest to lessen them, thou wilt not prevail even in this. For their father Jacob served Laban in all manner of hard work, and prospered. Now therefore, O king, hear my words, for this is the counsel which is counseled against them, by which thou wilt prevail over them, and from which thou shouldest not depart. If it please the king, let him order all their children which shall be born from this day forward to be thrown into the water. For by this castest thou wipe away their name from none of them, nor or their fathers were tried in this manner. And the king heard the words of Balaam, and this thing pleased the king and the princes. And the king did according to the words of Balaam.
So that's why in Egypt, Pharaoh drowned them kids. He drowned the firstborn sons, because Balaam, this was Balaam's idea. And you see how he named all this stuff? He said work not gonna kill him. He said the fire not gonna kill him. What else he said? The sword not gonna. Man, it's like strong, bro. Everything they've been through, they prevailed over it. Anything they've been through, they prevailed over. So they said we gotta kill them. We gotta kill them while they weak, while they young, while they kids. Think about that. We talking about the doctrine of Balaam. In Revelation, Jesus said he hate this. Yeshua said he hate this doctrine. Who's adopting this doctrine today? Well, we going as I progress. Next, we're gonna read Jasher 84. All right, Jasher 84, 14 through 24.
And in the 36th year of the children of Israel's departing from Egypt, the Lord smote the heart of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and he waged war and went forth to fight against the children of Moab. And Sihon sent messengers to Beor, the son of Janus, the son of Balaam, counselor to the king of Egypt, and to Balaam his son, to curse Moab in order that he might be delivered into the hand of Sihon. And the messengers went and brought Beor, the son of Janus, and Balaam his son, from Pethor in Mesopotamia. So Beor and Balaam his son came to the city of Sihon, and they cursed Moab and their king in the presence of Sihon, the king of the Amorites. And Sihon went out with his whole army, and he went to Moab and fought against them, and he subdued them, and the Lord delivered them into his hands. And Sihon slew the king of Moab, and Sihon took all the cities of Moab in the battle. He also took Heshbon from them, for Heshbon was one of the cities of Moab, and Sihon placed his princes and his nobles in Heshbon, and Heshbon belonged to Sihon in those days. Therefore the parable speakers, Beor and Balaam, his sons, uttered these words, saying, Come unto Heshbon, the city of Sihon will be built and established. Woe unto Moab! Thou art lost, O people of Chemosh. Behold, it is written upon the book of the law of God. And when Sihon had conquered Moab, he placed guards in the cities which he had taken from Moab, and a considerable number of the children of Moab fell into battle into the hand of Sihon, and he made a great capture of them, sons and daughters, and he slew their king. So Sihon turned back to his own land, and Sihon gave numerous presents of silver and gold to Behor and Baalim his sons, and he dismissed them, and he went into Mesopotamia to their home and country. And at that time the children of Israel passed from the road of the wilderness of Moab and returned to surrounded the wilderness of Edom. And to the whole congregation came to the wilderness of Sin in the first month of the 40th year from their departure from Egypt. And the children of Israel dwelt there in Kadesh of the wilderness of Sin, and Miriam died there, and she was buried there.
All right. So y'all see how this pattern is going on? It says, and Sion sent messengers to Beor, the son of Janus, the son of Baalim. So Janus was to Beor, the son of Janus, the son of Baalim. So they sent messengers to Beor to curse Moab. Sion sent messengers to Beor to curse Moab so that he could prevail over them. They keep doing the same thing. Y'all seeing this? Like, I'm gonna be for real, bro. I feel like in this world today, I feel like these elites and whatsoever, I feel like they do witchcraft on us. I honestly feel like they do witchcraft on us, and we just don't see it. We just don't see it. I feel like the same thing going on today. But let's get back to the Bible. We're gonna go to 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 9. Let me get there first. So I'm putting it up on the screen for y'all, but I'm flipping through the pages myself. I'm just trying to make it more easier for y'all, because I don't know if everybody gonna pull out their Bibles. But 2 Timothy 3, I'm gonna read 1 through 9.
This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incompetent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures, more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power therein. From such turn away from of these sort. For of this sort are they which creep into houses, and lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning, and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Hold on, let me read again. Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was.
So, Jannes and Jambres, do y'all remember the two sorcerers that were in Egypt? Remember when Moses came in with the staff and they tried to copy all the plagues? Remember all the plagues that happened? And the two sorcerers tried to copy the plagues? The two sorcerers were Jannes and Jambres. Jannes and Jambres were the two sorcerers. All right. Remember, pay attention to the bloodlines. Pay attention. They all coming from Esau. They all coming from Esau. All right. What I say, 1 through 9? Yeah. So next I got is Numbers 25, 1 through 3.
Numbers 25, 1 through 3. Numbers 25. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto their sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bowed down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
So you remember earlier when I was telling y'all about Jasher 85, when they were setting traps out for the children of Israel to commit whoredom, like they just said, is putting the daughters outside their tents so they can come and lay with them or come and commit whoredom. They was tricking them. They was placing temptation before them. Don't they do that right now? Don't they do that today? If the Israelites are still alive today, which they are, we are the people. Don't they do that to us? Don't they set temptation for us in this world? Don't they still do this? All right. Numbers 31. I'm about to read that to y'all. Numbers 31. This is why.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterward shalt thou be gathered unto thy people.
All right, now I'm going to go down and read 7 through 8.
And they warred against the Midianites, as the Lord commanded Moses. And they slew all the males, and they slew the kings of Midian, beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi, and Rechem, and Zor, and Hur, and Reba, 5 kings of Midian. And Baalim, also the son of Beor, they slew with the sword.
Now I'm going to read 14 through 18.
And Moses was wroth with the officers of the host, which the captains over thousands and the captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. And Moses said unto them, Have ye saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Baalim to commit trespasses against the Lord in manner of Peor, and there was a plague amongst the congregation of the Lord. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that have not known man by lying with him. But all the women, children, that have not known a man lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
So they try to keep alive the same woman that caused the Israelites to trespass. Have you saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Baalim. It was Baalim's idea. Remember, they all coming from Esau. Remember what Esau did from the beginning? He was beefing with and the crazy thing about Esau, ain't he Jacob's brother? And Jacob just died. He came there and cried and mourned. He came there and cried and mourned that his brother just died. And then when they're going to bury him, when they're going to bury the brother, he's like, y'all can't bury him there. And they were like, why? We got this land. This is our land. He came alive. And then they start fighting, and then they called, and then what's his name, cashed him or something. He came, chopped there, he came and sliced his head off. And ever since then, they trying to avenge. They trying to get vengeance. And God told Moses, he said, hey, get them all out of here. Get them all out of here. But now we're going to go to 2 Peter. 2 Peter. Hold on, give me a second. All right, 2 Peter 2:12.
But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to riot in the daytime. Spots they are the blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings, which they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practices, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way, and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam and the son of Bozor, which we know is Beor, who love the wages of unrighteousness.
They love the wages. Balaam the son of Beor loved the wages of unrighteousness,
but was rebuked for his iniquity. The dumb ass speaking with man's voice forbade the madness of the prophet.
You remember from Numbers 22 when the ass seen the angel about to stand there waiting for Balaam to go through, stand there waiting for him. The donkey seen the angel of the Lord, and he's like, I'm not going. He was fighting Balaam tonight, and Balaam was trying to hit the donkey, trying to get the donkey to go, and the donkey like, I'm not going that way. Don't you see that? Don't you see that? And the Lord ended up revealing to Balaam, if you keep reading that chapter, the Lord ended up revealing to Balaam the angel that was there. He ended up revealing it to him. Let me keep reading. I digress.
These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with a tempest, to whom the midst of the darkness is reserved forever. For when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure through the lust of flesh, through much wantonness. Those that were clean escape from them, who live in terror. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same he is brought into bondage. For of whom a man is overcome, the same is brought into bondage. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, or Yeshua, or Yahusha, whatever y'all want to say, they are again entangled therein, and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
So these people received the knowledge of Christ, they received the testimony of Christ, they received the Spirit, but they were tricked by these people that are preaching the way of Baalim. So it's better to not to receive the Spirit than to receive the Spirit and be under a lie, because liars gonna go to hell too. Liars gonna be in the lake of fire too. And these lies that they're telling you, it's not just a little leaven unleavened to a whole lump. These lies are affecting your salvation. They make you think that you can keep sinning, that you can keep continuing in sin. No, you have to be perfect, holy, righteous, spotless, blameless, without blemish, perfect to enter the kingdom. Unreprovable, unrebukable. This is what you gotta be, y'all. Let me keep reading.
For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire.
The dog that is turned to his own vomit again. You got saved from sin and you go back to sin. Y'all don't understand. When we receive the Holy Spirit, we're not supposed to keep sinning. We're not supposed to sin no more. To be free from sinning means to be free from all sin. God is not gonna clean you up halfway. He don't do nothing like that. He don't do no incomplete jobs. That's a mockery to say that unto him. All right, next we're gonna read Revelation 2. I apologize. We're gonna read Jude 1, 10 through 16, and then I'm gonna read y'all Revelation.
All right. But these speak evil of those things which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts, and these things they corrupt themselves. Woe unto them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam for reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Kor. These are spots in your feast of charity, when they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear, clouds that are without water, carried about of winds, trees whose fruit withered, without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots, raging waves of the sea of foaming out of their own shame, wandering stars, to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. And Enoch also the seventh from Adam prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints, to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against them. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lust, and their mouth speaketh great swelling words, having men's persons and admiration because of advantage. That's a lot of words. I hope y'all can break it down, bro. But I'm gonna try to say the most I can right now. But look, bro, what am I about to say?
Raging waves of sea foaming out their own shame. See, these pastors, they telling you that you can't be perfect. They telling you they not being hard on sin. They being light on sin because they still sinning. They still in sin. You remember, like scriptures say, the ministry is for the perfecting of the saints. They supposed to be perfect too. How they gonna be teaching you milk and they don't know meat? They need to know strong meat. That's maturity in the faith. If you're not mature in the faith, you don't need to be teaching. You can't be out here teaching milk, because everyone that teaches milk is unskillful in the word of God, like the scriptures say, Hebrews 5. So they got to be teaching strong meat, which means they got to be perfect. Because if you read Hebrews 6, it says, let us go on to perfection, not committing again repentance and dead works and blase. Y'all can go read that. So it's like these things. Oh, man. And another thing, too. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts. Walking after their own lusts. And their mouth speaketh great swelling words, having men's persons admired because of advantage. Boy. All right, let's read Revelation 2. This is the last one. Hey, no, scratch that. Hey, that was it. That's all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all really understood what this doctrine of Baalim is, what it, like, so many of my brothers and sisters are under this doctrine because these pastors that are in these secret societies and all this stuff that they doing, they not supposed to be doing. The famous pastors, even the local pastors, bro. Like, really do research and homework on your pastors. You know what I'm saying? And these celebrities y'all be following, they be in these secret organizations, the same ones that the pastors in. These people are not for your good, bro. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what this Bible means when it's telling you about wolves in sheep's clothing. It's them. It's them. They tricking you, and they know that they trick you, and they know that they trick you, and they know that they tricking you. They know that they tricking you. They out there doing it for money, doing it for their own gain, for their own lust, for their own pleasure. Tricking you, getting your pockets, benefiting off of your faith, and got you turning back to sin because they're not teaching you how to be perfect. That's what they're supposed to be doing, teaching you how to be perfect. Y'all think I talk to so many people, y'all literally think, I'm not gonna say y'all because I don't know who's watching, but people literally think it's impossible to be perfect. And even if, I'm gonna say it like this, even if you're not perfect yet, it does not change the truth of this word. It don't change the truth of this word. If you're not perfect yet, you still got to live up to it. You still got to strive for it. You know what the words say. You should know it. You should know what this word say. So if you know that it say you got to be perfect, you must be perfect. And you out here saying, oh, nobody can be perfect. What are you saying? That's contrary to the scriptures. Is it not? Be ye perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. That's a command. He says be. Be that. And then right before he tells you how to be perfect. So look, y'all. Not here to judge y'all. I really love y'all. I want y'all to see the kingdom. I want to see the kingdom. I want to be found faithful as well. You know? So even if you're not perfect yet, don't change the scriptures because of your circumstance. All right? All right, shalom, my brothers and sisters. Love y'all, man. Hey, see y'all next time.